like that. Right on the beat, man. Okay, we got a little bit of Ashkandur and other special effects weapons. Now, what do I mean by special effects weapons? Well, what do I mean? I'm talking about weapons that have like specific abilities. Somewhat of it's like a legendary effect on a weapon. If you guys remember Jathis the Prison Blade, I loved having that weapon because it was cool. It would eat other weapons and its stats would drop, but then its DPS would go up. It was a pretty cool weapon to have. Another example would be the gavel, right? Another example would be the gavel from, I'm sorry, I keep lowering the music, would be the gavel from the Jailer. Well, the first one that we see here from the new raid is called Ashkandur, Fall of the Brotherhood. Now, this was a weapon actually that was available before, twice before. If you're a classic Andy, then you'll know this one comes from Blackwing Lair. That's right. So this is, in addition to tier set trinkets and other things, Aberrus raid is coming with some special weapon effects. The Ashkara Fall of the Brotherhood. So let's see what the effect is on this. Your auto attacks have a low chance to strike again with violent purpose, dealing 22.7k Shadow Flame damage. This damage is doubled against humanoids. This is the only weapon currently that they can view in the work tip on PTR, but we've already data mined a few not yet implemented strings of unnamed agility polearms as well. Okay, interesting. Like I said, the third incarnation of the popular Great Sword of the Brotherhood, Ashkandi, from Blackwing Lair, and the reclaimed Ashkandi, Great Sword of the Brotherhood from Blackwing's Descent. This is the sixth, with 6 data mined colorations that can be seen on the on the previous highlight. Very cool. So I'm glad I'm seeing this because I love this shit. I think it's really cool when you get a weapon that suddenly changes, how much damage you're doing. It just makes the looting of it feel more epic, the equipping of it, and you just feel like, damn, now I got the big boy. Now I'm ready to go. Now I'm ready to pump. So that's always fun. Yeah, like Sanctum of Domination, exactly. Like some of the things that we saw, Gavel of the First Arbiter, Jathis the Prison Blade. So basically weapons with cool effects on them that'll, suddenly give you a burst of damage or something. Another one here is this polearm, but nobody understands yet what exactly the additional proc or whatever is going to be on this. It's just been data mined so far up to this point. So very cool. More on the raid. We have the testing schedule for the raid. Yes, so this baby is going to be tested all the way through April. So starting Thursday, March 16th, looks like the first 2 bosses are going to be available for raid testing, and that will continue on. So all these bosses will become unlocked slowly but surely. All the way. Oh, we got Mythic raid testing, normal and heroic. And then the final will be on Friday, April 23rd. Mythic raid testing. Noted, just to be noted, the final boss will not be raid tested. So they're keeping with that strat of not testing the final boss and kind of leaving it all surprise for the race to world first and everything else. So I thought that was fine the way they did that before. It seemed to go well. It wasn't too broken, although there was the whole reset scandal that basically led to the winner being crowned slightly after a nerf was implemented. But hey, that's all right. I don't care that much about the race to world first other than its entertainment value. I'm not involved in it, so fuck it. Here we go, more news. So I don't talk about Classic that often, but this I thought was noteworthy. 120,000 banned accounts. Blizzard banned 120,000 malicious accounts from World of Warcraft's ecosystem. That is wild. What were these accounts? Well, these were Death Knight accounts. Yeah, so like a plague. Death Knights were spreading across Classic Wrath of the Lich King. Why, you ask? Why were there so many Death Knights being created? Well, if you want to kind of, bot your way through the game, maybe gather some gold and do things like that, well, having a level 55 character is a nice way to get yourself essentially into endgame content without ever having to do anything. And you got to remember that Blizzard had taken off the whole thing about needing another level 55 to create a Death Knight. Right, that was the original That was like the original lockup of a Death Knight, back when Death Knights actually came out. But Blizzard wanted people to be able to create Death Knights without needing to have a level 55 already, so they removed that. What happened when they removed it? Well, every single bot account just came in and started making Death Knights. Sam, why do you bot? Yeah, there goes all of China. Yeah, China doesn't even have access to WoW anymore, so I don't know where these they might be Chinese VPN accounts or something. But anyways, 120,000 malicious accounts removed, including both Wrath of the Lich King and Classic Era. This is in addition to our usual ongoing ban waves. That's crazy, man. So what did Blizzard end up doing after this? Well, because this level 55, thing had been exploited so much, they're putting the restriction back on. So in order to create a Death Knight in Classic, you're going to need to have a level 55 character already. Hopefully this alleviates some of the botting issues in Classic. Wow, I just thought this number was insane. 120,000, man. That ain't no small thing. That's a lot of freaking people. A lot of accounts, I guess. It's probably just a couple people. But that's a lot of accounts.